TPB Podcast. I'm Luke Russell.
And I'm Jack Stevenson.
Welcome to the show. So, today's going to be a little bit different to normal. Normally we do tier lists, talk about random things. We did one not too long ago where we spoke about artificial intelligence and what our opinion was on it. But this week, we're going to be watching some of my old videos.
Yeah,
so
it's going to be a good one.
I think the majority of these are... The ones we're watching today are all 7 years ago. So I'm just checking the dates on my phone here. So this one we're watching here is the 9th of January 2013. So over 7 years ago now. We're going to watch a few. So we've got some on screen here. I've downloaded some. Most of my old videos are like 2 minutes long, 3 minutes long. So we're just going to see how many we get through today. So I've got 8 downloaded already. But we're not going to get through all 8 in the first video, let's be realistic. But yeah, so this is going to be a little bit of a mini series, isn't it, Jack?
Yeah, it's going to be like going through your old parkour videos. Is there other stuff included as well, or is it just parkour?
Yeah. Well, so we've got the LDM parkour channel, which is we were like a team of people, like we're just friends, made videos. I think there's like 31 videos on this channel, and I think I edited 30 of them. I think there's one of them that I didn't edit.
Yeah.
There might be 2, but when we get to them, I would know if I didn't edit or not.
Yeah.
Pre-warning, these are some of the first videos I've ever edited. So there'll be weird fonts, there'll be weird cuts. The quality's not going to be that great at times. Like, it's just going to be weird. But all right,
it's going to be like a director's commentary. Is that what we're going to be doing?
That's almost like what this is like. And it's going to be good because I've not watched any of these for at least 5 years. And you've never seen any of them.
Doing it, so like maybe take the mick out of like a certain camera shot you use or something. I don't know. I don't know.
And I'm gonna, for a few of them, I'll probably try and include the thumbnail on screen somewhere because for some of them the thumbnails are quite funny.
Well, I've not seen any of these either, so this will be 100% new to me. So.
Yeah.
Right. I've got like kind of weirdly tilt my head to see the screen on this. Like if you notice on your camera, the microphone's like right in the way. While obviously on my phone, which I'm recording the video off, it's like perfectly fine. It's a good shot. But,
I'll get ya.
I'm just like I'm gonna be like this for the next like 10 minutes. Just
Alright, well, I'm ready to get started. So this is called Welling Sainsbury's Fuckabout. So
I already see
this was the start of our video making journey. Are you ready?
Right, I see geezers sliding. No.
Yeah. I don't remember much about what happens in this video. I just know that we were messing about in a Sainsbury's. So
I feel like you're gonna be pretending the gravity's going the opposite way or some weird thing.
Alright. Well, we'll see, won't we?
That's what I'm getting from this thumbnail. So I can't. Right?
Oh, you're so close.
Is that you there? Oh, pause it.
That's not me. That's not me.
Is that you?
That's not me. At this point, I've just been filming.
Right, I just saw a ginger kid. I was like, it's got to be him.
We're going to have problems with copyrighted music as well. So if we like turn the volume down really low at certain points, it's because there's copyrighted music. So for here, for example. So this is our mate Kane. And he used to be able to dance and stuff like that. So hang on, I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit.
Was he like street dancer?
Oh, yeah, he just did like some like pop and lock stuff. Like some of it was pretty cool, but none of us could do anything like it. So to us, it was awesome. Do you know what I mean?
Mate, I feel like.
Mate, this is in a Sainsbury's lobby. You can just see people going about their lives in the background.
Did he like teach himself this, or did he do?
Yeah, he just taught himself how to do it. So that's why we thought it was pretty cool, because it was just like he's just doing it.
So right, what I'm gathering is
Mate, that's me. Oh my god.
No, that must have been you earlier on. That
was me in the blue hoodie, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's why you were on the screen a minute ago. Go back.
Oh, wait. Alright. Don't do this to people.
Mate, I'm like, you with this, right? You're wearing the baggiest trousers ever. Like,
mate, they get baggier. Wait until later in the videos. I used to wear 4XL. You're
like the peak level chav at this point in your life.
Nah. The thing is, it wasn't chavvy because it was like all free runners. I don't know what the style's like now, but back when I was doing it, all free runners were wearing like 3XL, 4XL. Like, it was just our style, and it was weird. Like, overnight, it switched from that to really tight joggers. All of a sudden, the style, the fashion, like in the culture, just changed. So
surely, super baggy would get caught on shit.
Well, you would have thought so, but somehow you just get used to it, kind of thing. Like, it just became the style. But I remember. You shouldn't do this. But we were, my friends and I, we were really close. So there wasn't really any boundaries. So,
What the fuck, man?
Well, the worst part about it is I couldn't get the door open. So I just pull it until the lock just like flicks itself open. It doesn't break it. But those toilets, if you pull it hard enough, the lock will just like flick out of place momentarily.
Yeah, I suppose it must be a safety thing.
And that's the end of the video.
Has everyone in the group kind of got their own things? So this kid's like the quirky dancer kid.
Yeah, I guess so,
like
maybe.
You're the parkour kid. Have you got did you have a book smart kid? Like the one who does well in lessons?
Nah. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far as to say that I wouldn't go as far as to say at this point, any of us were really, like, the thing is, like, any wording that comes up on screen, I'm expecting the grammar to be horrific. Yeah. Anything like that, like, nah.
See, that's where you would have benefited from the book smart kid in your circle.
Yeah. This one. So for this one, we used to go to London a lot, and what we would do is we would go on the last train to London, and then stay there all night, just like climbing rooftops, messing about. And then we would get on the first train home, and then I would
get on for free as well. Like,
well, mate, I would do this. I would go to work,
or allegedly.
That's why I didn't mention it, Jack. That's why I didn't say anything.
No, I mean, it's too funny not to
allegedly.
This may or may not have happened.
All right, so yeah, we may or may not have. Of statute of limitations, but no. So we would go to London on the last train to London. The barriers were allegedly open, so you allegedly wouldn't pay for a ticket. And we would go to London, spend the night there, messing about, climbing rooftops, all of this stuff. Get the first train home, but I would do like an 8-hour shift at work. Go train, go to London for the night, get back 7:30ish in the morning, go home, get changed into my work gear, and go to work for 10 a.m. without sleeping.
How much sleep would you get? That's mad.
No, I wouldn't. And then the next night I would get sleep, and then I would repeat the process. And we would do this at least like twice a week.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, I couldn't. That's why, you know how, not so much anymore, but you used to say to me like, oh, how are you going to work on like 3 hours sleep and stuff? But this is why I used to be able to do that, because I used to go to work on 0 sleep a lot of the time.
Damn, bro.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it now.
You were made of some sturdier stuff than me, man. If I miss like 8 hours sleep, it's I can't function.
Nah, these days, as long as I get 5 or 6 hours, I'm all right, but I couldn't be going to work on no sleep. This one was on the way to London one random night. And there were some random drunk people that were also on their way to London this night.
Fat Jack on the camera, oh! Fat Jack on the camera, oh! I drunk Northern bastard on the camera. Go down the next carriage.
Oh, is that you there?
That was me there, yes. Oh no! Yeah, these are the people.
So, how old are you?
17. I'm 18 in 6 days.
So we were 17 at this point.
So, hang on. Did you just come back from a scouting mission? Were you like looking up the trains like, yeah, I found some weirdos. Let's go film them.
Basically, yeah. Pretty much. We were just like, I remember like we were walking, we were like, oh, let's sit next to these people and then just get the camera out and film the interaction. Like we would do this stuff all the time. Like this is
so your job was right, we're on the train. Like your job was literally just go find interesting characters. That's so funny, man.
And just this is what I mean when I said to you, you know, when we were playing so for the viewers, we were playing PlayStation the other week, and I said, I was like, I don't feel like I'm as confident as I used to be.
Yeah.
And this is why, like, I could not do this stuff anymore. I don't feel like I could just go down a train carriage with a camera, find the funniest, oddest people possible, and just have like a weird interaction with them. So we were 17 at this point. Andy was 17. He said that he was turning 18 in 6 days. His birthday's the 20th of January. So this would have been on like the 14th of January, and my birthday's the 28th of January. So this would have been like a couple of weeks before I turned 18. So I was 17 at this point.
Did they know you were filming?
I think they figure it out during the video.
Oh, okay.
I think they figure it out throughout the course of us filming, but
so they didn't know Star Wars. So
I don't think that. No, they didn't know at the start. They didn't know at the start. Oh wait, yeah. I feel like I need to rewind it a second there. He says something.
She wants cock, mate.
Oh wait. He just said, "Oh, she wants cock, mate."
So, how old are you?
17. I'm 18 in 6 days.
She wants cock, mate.
So she's asked my mate Andy how old he is, and as soon as they found out the answer, the guy's like, "She wants your cock, mate." They're just some random drunk people on the train. She's holding a little bottle of wine or something like that in her hand.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like, how do these two know each other?
I think they're like brother and sister or something like that. I think they mention it.
Oh, okay.
Right, that's fine.
He has a girlfriend. This is my cousin, and she really wants cock.
Oh, this is cousins. They're cousins.
Right, okay. I was like, is this a really weird relationship? Like,
they're looking for a third party or something.
Yeah.
I get ya.
No, that's
cock. You're single. She needs cock. She does want cock. No, she doesn't.
We're not music.
Mate, he said she wants cock, mate, like 5 times already in this tiny, like, 10-second interaction that we've had with them in the video.
She still wants to fuck you, mate.
So she's saying, oh, she's talking to me at this point.
Yeah.
I'm not the one filming here. You can see the reflection here of the person that's filming. He's got his phone on the table, trying to hide that he's filming.
Oh,
So I'm sat here, like opposite her, face like, look, I'm the one that Andy's looking at.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot this.
Oh my god, she's got a folded up bicycle!
Don't get late, Adam. I'll bang you out.
Fuck you.
She just threatened to bang out her cousin. She was like, don't get Larry, Adam, or I'll bang you out.
What did he say?
Please.
Didn't say anything.
Fuck off. No, his name's Adam.
Can you say,
Adam, my name's Andy.
can you say, you're watching LDM vlog?
Pardon?
Can you just say, you're watching LDM vlog?
You're what?
Yeah, so the group was called LDM Parkour, but then we had the videos, we used to call it like LDM blog. Later in them, we actually did manage to like get more often people saying it on camera. But so this was like our first time, but she was way too drunk for us to be trying to get her to do this. Like, I don't think she was able to actually say it. if I remember right.
LDM. You know some of the letters in the alphabet?
LDM.
No, yeah.
Don't give it. Hold on, don't give it.
What you should say, bro, I love
You're
cock.
fucking ginger.
She went off on it.
Ginger. All the people on the planet.
Okay, for me.
You are the last person.
Ignore this guy.
Right. Wagwan, you are watching LDM vlog.
I love
Now say on
ginger.
yourself. Now say on
It
yourself.
sounds like she
So
said,
you're
I
watching
love
LDM
ginger
vlog,
cock.
upload number 2.
Okay. Get that.
What's this guy's name? Just do it for us. Just do it for us.
At this point, she spotted the camera.
Just do it for us.
This guy.
LDM blood.
This
Fucking
guy.
this roll, man.
Upload number 2.
You fucking sitting there with your fucking smoke, fucking giving us some of that, man.
This called Adam, by the way. Adam's his name. And he plays cock.
Ah, shit.
As you can see, he's got a lot of experience.
He's got a lot of experience.
But his name's Adam. I need a shit.
You know this shit?
Why?
You love the biggest cock going.
Josh Chambers, no, I mean, it's small. Oh, small. Oh, crap, that's on there.
Oh, he's saying that one of our mates had a tiny cock. It's weird though, isn't it? It's just such weird content. And to think that 703 people watched this for some reason.
Yeah.
Cock sauce.
Come on, you never saw them, man. That's sweet kid.
I'm watching LDM vlog.
I'm watching the LDM vlog. Upload
Oh, this was back when the platform 9 3/4 at King's Cross looked a bit different. So that's where they have the. Have you been to King's Cross? Have you seen it?
Yeah.
So they've got like Harry's
They got a
cart.
shot there.
Yeah, they've got like Harry's cart like halfway into the wall, so it's like it's going through.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they take it off on the evenings.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they take it off. Or they used to. All right, Jack had problems with his microphone. We just had to cut quickly to fix it. Yeah, so at this point we're just doing flips and stuff in the evenings. I don't remember where this is.
Oh my god!
Oh, this. I did find this funny, to be fair, when I did this. For some reason, I rode the... Oh, yeah. And then there was this issue where, for some reason, the escalator stopped working properly and started going backwards. So I would, like, slide slightly. It's like it was going forwards. Oh, mate, I don't know what was going on. And there's no audio here as well. Like, I would not edit a video these days and just have no audio there. It's so random.
He's running and jumping and he lands it. Oh my god, he landed the jump.
Yeah, I got there. But yeah, that was our evening in London. So cringy watching it back, man. Because I've not seen it for so many years.
Yeah, it's the voice you mate's putting on there. It's just like...
It's just weird. But
it's something I would have done at that age, though, you know what I mean?
yeah, I get ya. Well, so the next one, I know that there's copyrighted music for the next one. This was my best mate Watlin and me. So this is the one who, this person and I, we both have each other's names tattooed on our legs. For whatever reason, it was our first tattoo. Or my first tattoo. But yeah, so this one has got copyrighted music on it, so we'll have to turn the audio down. But this was the first time that on LDM we were like, we wanted to do a video showing like some of our actual training, like show some of the stuff that we can actually do. So Watlin and I got to work on just like, I think we recorded this in a day. I might have been recorded over the course of like 2 days or something. So, alright, let's have a look. Yeah, I don't know why he's using a skipping rope in Tesco. I have no idea why.
You like your
oh, then his baggies fell down. He looks so much younger there as well. Mate, that car park, man. So this car park, this bit here is like a bit of a rooftop. And what happens is, towards the side, it ends. And I think I've told you about this before. So, but
is this a story about what someone you know?
Yeah, so it's only on one side of the car park. And a friend of ours thought he was on that side. And he found like a gold lighter on the floor or something like that. I wasn't there, so I don't know the story. I only know what I was told happened. But people have told different stories. But by the sounds of it, he found a lighter that was golden, and then one of his mates, who I wasn't really mates with, chased him trying to get it off him. So he jumped over the wall, thinking he was on this side of the car park. And this is like 4 stories up in the air, 4 or 5 stories up in the air. And he jumped over the wall expecting to land on this little roof, except there was like a 4 or 5 story drop because he was on the wrong side of the car park. And he fell all the way down to the ground. And oh man, like... I don't remember what the injuries were. I know he like shattered his legs. Like somehow survived.
Didn't he say he rolled though? He did his parkour roll and he actually saved his life or something like that.
Nah, I think he tried to, because I remember them saying that like I think he'd like hit his head where he'd fallen forward, where I think his instinct was to try and roll. But yeah, man. Oh, it was.
Oh, but he was coming
horrible.
down too quick to actually.
Oh yeah, man. It was like 4 or 5 stories. Oh man, like I know it sounds bad, but I'm so glad I wasn't there. Like I would not have wanted to.
No, mate.
Nah.
You would have wanted to be there. Like,
no, exactly.
It's a horrible story, man.
Yeah, exactly. But that was way after this video, like years after this. But
didn't you tell me though? Like he was back walking again after like a few months.
Yeah, he's walking now. Like he's walking. I don't know how long it took him. I don't know how long it took him. To be honest with you, I never really saw him again that much after that. I only saw him a few times. He did some stuff with like that made him fall out with like some of my friends. So like we didn't end up speaking to him all that much in the future. But like longer down the line. So yeah, we just wanted to show like some of the... Oh, this was huge. Mate, look at these jogging bottoms I'm wearing.
No, they're like parachute pants.
Innit? It's like, what are they? And you know they got passed down to like 5 different people. Like, I left them at like... I think I left them at like Watlin's house. And then... my mate Giff stayed at his house at some point, and he had them, and then someone else had them off him, and then someone else had them off him, and it was just like these pair of joggers for some reason just made it around our friendship group. Like everyone had them at one point or another. So that's like just over a story drop in front of him there, and I've actually jumped to that before and overshot it and then fallen down, and one of my friends was stood at the bottom, and where they so that's another roof below that's like just about 1 story below, and then you've got another roof below that, and one of my mates was on the lowest one, and from the angle that he just saw me fall but then didn't see me land, so he was just like, "Are you okay?" I was fine because I rolled when I landed, so it was fine. Oh, this spot, this was quite cool. They renovated this park, and those jogger bottoms that I had that got passed around, he's got them in like a different colour. These are just like a different colourway of them. But so they were like renovating this park, and they left all of the like the rubber flooring. So we just like laid it out and used it as a little bit of a crash mat to like practice flips on it. Did I ever tell you the story about when I fell for it?
It's a cool little montage, this, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Did I ever tell you this?
Like looking back for you, like imagine you're like, oh
Yeah, it's nice to watch because I'm like, even though I wouldn't be able to do the majority of these things anymore, and I wouldn't really be interested in doing them, it's still nice to look back on. But this one time, so you see where my mouse is here, there was a cigarette bucket here, filled with water, and then like cigarette butts. I jumped off of this, and the bin caved through. So it caved through. I smashed my ribs on the metal bar that's here and landed like hanging over it. You know how like in wrestling, how Rey Mysterio would put the people over the ropes so they'd hang over, so then he'd do the 619 on them. That's how I was over it, and my hand landed in the cigarette bucket. So all the way up to here, like my sleeve, it just stank of ashy cigarettes. And I've never been a smoker, so to me it was like the worst smell in the world.
I imagine most of your injuries probably came from stuff breaking, didn't it?
Oh yeah, 9 times out of 10 it was like something I was landing on messed up.
Yeah.
That's big, man. Jumping over that to land on the next one is big. This is London, Waterloo.
Did you ever like run into other crews while you're in London or something?
Yeah, a lot.
Did you?
Yeah. That's how I met, did I tell you that, so years ago I went to Montana for a free running event called Fool's Jam with a group called Unparalleled Movement. And we were training in London once, and there was this other guy doing free running. He just came up to me, he was like, oh yeah, I'm a free runner as well, and his name was Kieran. He lives in Peterborough actually, funny enough, but so, and I never really saw him again or anything, and then one day he messaged me on Facebook and was like, hey man, do you want to come to Montana to America? Like, the two of us will go and we'll go do free running and everything. And I was like, yeah, because my friendship group, as much as I love them all, and they'll all admit this, they were really bad at like committing to plans. So if we organised like, oh, let's go on a holiday at the end of the year, it never happened. So when this guy came like, oh, do you want to go? I was like, yeah, I want to go. Like, and I transferred him £750 later that month, and I'd only met him in London that time and had never seen him again since then. But it all worked out. Like, we ended up going. He got the tickets for me.
Why did he message you though? Like, out of everyone.
I think none of his mates had the money to go, so he just wanted to have another free runner to go with. So he messaged me. So
I remember that kid in London.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Mad.
But the parkour community is quite trusting. Like, if he'd screwed me over, I would just tell the community about it, and then everyone would know what he had done. So it's like the group was quite trusting. I've stayed with people, and when I went to America, I stayed at people's houses for 10 days. People who I'd never met before. This was like a local school, Marriott's, and they do like gymnastics sessions where they were just like free play. You can do what you want. I think that's about it, isn't it? Yeah. And then this is back in the days of YouTube where you would click boxes. So like now on YouTube you can't actually click these buttons, but yeah, man, that was our first like proper video where we just tried to show some of the stuff that we could do.
Yeah, man,
but
that's cool.
All right, we'll watch one more for today's video. Watch one more. So this is
are we on 4? Upload 4.
This is upload 4, yeah. So this is this was on my birthday. So we all went to the free running gym on my birthday. It's got copyrighted music again as well, so. Tune though. This day as well, we just had our t-shirts delivered. So we'd gotten them printed online and everything. I'm gutted that I don't still have it. I don't know whatever happened to it.
this...
What?
Are you younger in this one? Is this the same time period?
Mate, this would be the same period. So I think this is when I was I turning 18 at this point? This is 2013 again, yeah. So in the...
For some reason you look younger in that photo that popped up a minute.
Well, in the period of from that second video where I said, oh, it was like 2 weeks until my birthday, we had released that, the next one, and then this one kind of thing. So like we were putting videos out twice a week sometimes. But they did slow down, but you know how it is when you first start. When you first start with something, you're proper consistent at first, didn't you? So, but yeah, this so this was the 30th of January. My birthday is 28th, so this was 2 days after that we put it out. I think we were like trying to show off the t-shirts as well, so we'd all worn them. My backflips were so poor. They were so bad. Because what happens is when you go to these gyms, this floor is springed. Yeah. So you get used to the spring. So you'll see here. This is why a lot of people that I knew that did gymnastics that went into parkour had really bad knees and shin problems. Because they would punch down on the ground in order to generate the force to take them up. So you'll see here.
Shock their legs doing it.
Well, when you do it on concrete, it doesn't work like that. And this is like, mate, at this point, I did parkour for a good 2 and a bit years before I started learning flips. I was doing all the other stuff first. So when it came to the flips, I was not as good as a lot of my friends.
How long did it take?
Take what?
To get the flips.
Oh, flips are easy to learn. They're easy to learn because once you know them, you just got to take the time to gradually get them better. But
I feel like it's confidence thing.
Oh, there is a big confidence aspect to it, yeah.
I was practicing doing my spinning moves, and it's like when you have the confidence you're gonna land a kick before you throw it. Is that I was getting it way more.
Yeah, definitely. But especially with a flip, because if you go up and you're not confident. And so, let's say a backflip, you go up, and then as you're like at the highest point, you tuck your legs in to get your rotation. Now, if you're not very confident, you won't hold that tuck for as long. If you don't hold the tuck for as long, you're not going to rotate as fast. So if you come out too early, you end up landing on your front. So you don't make it all the way around. But it's literally just a matter of, if you're confident, you'll get all that way round. It is a big confidence thing. But so at this point, it's just I wasn't very good at all.
I suppose though,
I would love to go and do a session here again though. Just to see how much I can still do and like meet up with all my mates and... Oh, so that's an example. I didn't tuck long enough, so I landed on my knees. So if you watch... Hang on. So... I literally touched my knees with my hands. I refused to tuck for some reason. So when I came down, I just landed straight on my knees. My knees were the first thing to hit the ground. But that floor didn't hurt very much, so it was fine. Andy was quite good at his backflips, to be fair. He could do a lot of backflips. Yeah, this is Connor. This is Connor. Mate, Connor today, some of the stuff he's putting out, like some of the content I've seen him put out, he is insane how good he is, because he's just still been training this whole time. He never stopped.
Yeah.
He never stopped training. What was you going to say?
I was about to say, you know, you were saying like flips are the last thing you learn actual parkour first.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's probably the more practical.
No, that's how you meant to do it. A lot of people got into it for the flips. So the flips was the first thing they did, because everyone, when you're in the street and people see you doing it, everyone wants to see flips. Everyone are like, "I'll do a backflip." Like
show off. Flips are the show off thing, but then the actual like parkour bit where you get from point A to point B as fast as possible. That's
the thing, like, and so I just got like the thing is, a lot of us we were quite good at the parkour aspect of it. Some of us were better than others and everything, and it was weird, like, of everyone in our group, so in the LDM group, I believe I was the last to start training. Like, I got into parkour at the latest age, kind of thing. Like, so I had catching up to do, but the thing is, you progress faster when the people that you're training with are better. Like, let's say, for example, the boxing training, if you and I train with each other, we'll progress. But if we had a third party, someone who's really good at boxing, to train with us, well, then we're going to pick it up even faster, aren't we? Because you're going to take on their advice, and that's exactly how it was. So, and yeah, I think I was last. I was last to start doing flips, if I remember right. Like, everyone could at least do one flip, but I literally couldn't do any. I couldn't do any. So, yeah, man. It's gutting because I proper want to watch the next video already, but I'm like, oh, we're about the half hour mark.
4 minutes now.
Yeah.
What were you going to say about your mate Connor anyway before we end?
Oh, mate, yeah. Some of the stuff that he's put out recently, like some of the stuff that I've seen on like his Instagram and stuff. If I go on Instagram, if I find him, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure it's Instagram that I've seen it on. It'll either be Instagram or Facebook.
So he's just kept training in it.
Yeah. And
he's like teaching it, or
he's working with people now that when we were doing it, the people he's working with now are the people that we kind of like looked up to for content.
So what does he do? Does he like teach it, or
I don't know. I don't know. I've not spoken to him for years.
Do it for fun, or?
That jump's huge.
Yeah.
Boy,
that's pretty mad.
Mate, some of the stuff he's doing is humongous, man. Oh wait, this is Stevenage. No. Mate. There's a jump that I know that I see that I'm like, that is huge. I didn't know anyone had ever done it.
Famous in Stevenage parts.
This
one.
What? Mate, that jump is huge, man. Honestly.
I feel like that's one of them legends, man. It's like you always had a mate who jumped that.
You know what? Here's the best example. So it's funny actually. So Connor was with my mate. So my mate Aaron Watling, him and I looked at this jump. So you see this ledge here. So this ledge here.
Yeah.
It's big. Like that's
a car width easy. Like,
it's more than a car width. That's the thing. You could park in that gap opposite. Now we stood on that edge years ago, and we were like, "Do you reckon you could do it?" And we were both like, "No, no one will ever jump that." We were like, "No one will ever jump that. That is huge." And then a few months later, I jumped it. A few months later, I jumped it, and it is by far like one of the most proudest moments of my life, because it's something that we didn't think anyone would ever do.
When you say jump it, did you like grab it, like have to hold on at the end? Or
No,
like,
jump and land on it. We jumped.
Cleared it.
I cleared and landed on the ledge. And
That's mad. That's mad.
mate,
So you were the
huge.
first guy in Stevenage to do this.
Yeah, I was first guy to do this jump, and oh mate, and now I think loads of people can do it now, because the thing is, once one person's done it, it gives everyone the confidence. Everyone knows this is doable. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like Luke didn't die yet,
Mate.
But I could do this shit.
So I did it. It was, if I remember right, it was quite a while after I did it before someone else had done it. Like, it did take a while for someone else to do it, but that way that he's going there is even further. And so I went this way and was like, couldn't believe I'd done it. But that way I was like, I will never jump that. And I never did. And I didn't realise that anyone had.
This one was
to do it.
This one was like one step up.
Yeah, this is like one step up of that, because it's huge. And the thing is, so I did a video where, so you jump, you land on this ledge, but then you got the dip. And I did a video where it's on the, I think it's on Luke Russell Media Facebook page, where I did it. And I actually fractured my wrist doing it, because I jumped here. Yeah, I had too much momentum, fell forward, and then caught myself against that brick wall. So I ended up...
and you just shattered your wrist?
I didn't shatter it, I just fractured my wrist, yeah.
Fractured, yeah. So
but the thing
shattered
is...
sounds so much more worse, doesn't it?
Yeah. Hang on, Facebook. So the thing is, I did it, but I hadn't finished filming my video.
Yeah.
That I was filming at the time, because I was doing a GoPro video. And I had this idea of like having like cool transitions between where the idea was that you can't tell when it's transitioning. So I would like, at the beginning of a run, whip my face like that, so the camera's shot starts like that. And then at the end of a run, do that. So then I could merge the two clips together, kind of thing. Videos. I'll show you the video clip quick, because I think it's like 30 seconds long. But yeah, and I was filming it. Did this is it here. So this is 4 years ago. But I did it, fractured my wrist doing that, didn't go to the hospital, and was like, I need to carry on filming. I'm not done filming yet. And I carried on filming everything, but the problem was I couldn't really put any weight on my wrist. So things were like a little bit sloppy, but yeah, it's 46 seconds long. Okay, so I'm currently editing the video, and what I've noticed is, looking back at the recording, unfortunately the screen recording of the GoPro run is really choppy and really laggy. I'm getting about 1 or 2 frames per second, and I don't want you as a viewer to have to watch that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out our reaction and just give you the GoPro run. I've just downloaded it off of my Facebook page so that I'm able to just insert it into the video. We have actually had some issues trying to record the screen and actually get the audio from the video into the recordings. So what I've had to use is I had to use Zoom to actually record it. So I think that's where the lag was, because there wasn't any lag when I was watching it back, like when we were actually recording it. Jack and I have actually been on a call yesterday and tested some new software and everything. So we should be able to get that sorted so that we shouldn't have this issue in the future. But yeah, that was the issue that was at hand, and all sorted by you watching the GoPro recording that I'm about to put after this. So yeah. Also, another thing, about 61% of the people that have been watching our videos in the last month are actually subscribed to us, which is amazing. And I don't want to be too preachy or anything, but that does mean that there's like 39% of people that aren't subscribed to the videos. So if you are one of those 39% and you do want to show us some love, then please do drop a subscription. We have actually got a target of 500 subscribers by the end of the year. If we don't make that target, that's completely fine, nothing will change. We'll still upload at normal rate and everything. It's just nice to set a target to see what's happening. So yeah, really hope you're enjoying the video. Nearly finished. Thanks. yeah, I mean, I'm happy to. We won't react to any more videos now. Like, we want to save some for future videos, innit?
I mean, I've been enjoying it, man. Obviously, we got to keep it like watchable, haven't we? If it's like 2 hours long.
Yeah, that's, you know what the thing is, if it would be enjoyable for people to watch, I would just binge all 30 videos in one go. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Well, the thing is, like, if someone wants to do that, they can do it. Like, we'll probably have like all 30, but spread over smaller videos.
Yeah.
But I feel like when you're doing them like the way we're doing it, you kind of don't want to bombard someone with 3 hours and expect them to watch it. You know?
No, exactly. But all right, I'm cool to wrap it up there. You good with that?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
All right. Well, thank you for watching the video. We're gonna do a good amount more of these. There's, like I said, there's like 30 odd videos on that channel, and then I've got an old YouTube channel where they're the ones that I'm looking forward to you watching, Jack. I'm looking forward to you seeing those, because they're the ones where I used to climb cranes. So
I'm really tired today. I've been yawning all the way through. Is this your channel? Is this the LDM channel?
Those videos I'm talking about are my channel.
I feel like I've seen one of them before.
You might have done.
But it'll be long enough for me to not really remember it. So.
Yeah. But yeah, man. So we're gonna watch more of these. I reckon we'll probably watch around about 4 in each video. The idea is that we wanna be getting around the half hour to 45-minute marker on these videos, so we don't want to watch too many in one go. But yeah, I don't know about you, I really enjoyed doing this. It was a nice a bit of a change to like the normal videos that we've been doing. And the thing is, this was a bit of an impulse thing, so when we do the next one, we'll have the files ready to go and everything, so it could just be a little bit more seamless and stuff. But alright, do you want to wrap it up?
Yeah, we'll wrap it up there.
Alright, you can do an outro.
Thanks for watching.
if you've not already, please do give the video a like and and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, subscribe to the channel if you want to see any more of these. I know that there's 1 or 2 videos in here that are compilations of just us falling over. I'm sure there's a couple in here that are just us falling over, and there is a video on my channel when we react to them of me falling over that actually ended up going into Fail Army and got like 1 million views or something like that on their channel, which is unreal.
Nice.
Yeah, man. But
you sent it? Did you send it? Or?
I sent it in. Yeah, I sent it in. But alright, as we said, thanks again for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Drop us a comment letting us know what you think. And yeah, subscribe if you want to see some more. Peace.